morning, WayFam from sunny Denver, Colorado.
I'm Ashley, this is my husband Josh. Welcome to our channel.
We sold everything we had to travel the world, and now we want to share with you the way away.
So be sure to subscribe down below, give us a like, and hit that little bell to follow more of our adventures.
Let's go.
So here in Denver, we are staying in a bed and breakfast, Castle Marne, and we were invited to breakfast this morning at 8:30 a.m. Something about bed and breakfast and having breakfast with strangers and like just getting to know them, it's so amazing. Castle Marne is owned by a family, so the mother, the father, the son, the father-in-law, all are part of the business, which is so special. The father-in-law makes us breakfast every morning. Dad comes in, makes sure that we're all doing all right. It is just so fun.
Yeah, we went and checked the castle rooms out, and there's so many different unique rooms there. Some of them are big with basically an entire bedroom devoted to a bath, and others are small, a little bit cozy. One of the beds was like raised really high and had steps up to it. It's just a really cool, unique thing, and the castle itself is specific to Denver. There's a whole architectural style called the Denver Castle style, and there's a whole movement where multiple houses were built in this style. Really cool to see that and to basically have breakfast there every morning.
Yeah, the cool thing also is that all the rooms are different price points, and so depending on what you can pay for being there is the room that you get. And if you're interested, you can use the link below to rent a room and come to Denver.
Hashtag definitely checking them out because they helped us get a room and we get to share it with you.
And they're awesome. They're just
and
such
they're
cool
awesome,
people.
yeah. As you can see, it is a much nicer day than it was yesterday. Our jackets are open, it's warm, we can walk down the street without freezing. We're walking through like the older part of town, it feels like, and we're coming across some really cool architectural styles. It's really interesting how varied the architectural style is here. You got everything from brick to what looks like actual stonework, and wood buildings and cement buildings, of course, as well. But it's so cool to just walk around.
It's afternoon now. We have done some work after breakfast time, and now we're headed to a beer tour. We're going with Denver Microbrew Tours. Josh was really looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. I'm not a huge beer fan.
I am.
But Denver is very well known. They're thought to be the Napa Valley of beer.
Oh.
So we'll check it out and see what they have for us.
We're starting the tour at Rock Bottom Brewery here on 16th Mall Street, the same place that we were at yesterday. Something we didn't mention yesterday is that there are free shuttles that you can take up and down the whole promenade. So, at any point really, you can stop at a bus stop and just hop on a bus and go.
Yeah.
In fact, I see one up there. Maybe we should try and catch it. You know, I feel like I've been here before.
We were here just yesterday, right there.
That's the Federal Reserve.
That's where I got my money bag that I'm gonna pay for all this beer with.
And this is Rock Bottom Brewery.
We just arrived to our tour. Our tour guide gave us a waiver to fill out. We have never had a waiver to fill out when we go on a tour before, but we've done all of our beer tours in Europe. So they also ask for ID. Here in the US, they're very particular about ID, so they always check it. Always be sure if you're gonna do a tour here, bring your ID.
We've got our little sample glasses here, and if I'm reading this correctly, we're getting 24 of these. And then we have a coupon to get $1 off a full pint. So I think we're gonna be okay for the day.
Over to, oh my goodness, that's a hefty pour.
Starting things out right. All right, first drink of the day, El Burro. What do you think?
It comes in like real beery, but it doesn't have a real beery aftertaste.
All right.
It's pretty good.
Thank you very much.
Oh, yeah.
All right, first stop down, and I have to say, I've already got a few things working against me. For one thing, I'm 155 pounds, not a lot of processing power here. Another thing, we're up a mile high, not a lot of oxygen.
Take that into consideration.
Another thing, we both forgot to eat lunch.
Yeah.
So this could be an interesting tour. I have to say, I've had 2 small drinks and I am definitely already feeling it.
Yeah, he said at the next place that there might be a food truck that we can get some food at, so
Probably the safest bet.
For a good month or so, during the initial conception phase, and one of the owners...
Okay, you guys know how much travel we've done in Europe. It is so strange being on a tour in the US. We just got introduced to everybody on the tour, and everyone is from different states here in the US, which is so interesting because all the other tours we've gone on are Europeans from different countries in Europe. Also, the really cool thing is we start the tour in Rock Bottom, which is kind of a chain, but that Rock Bottom is the original Rock Bottom. They started here in Denver, Colorado. Started with 2 beers already, and we're going to get 10 beers. Unfortunately, Josh was a little disappointed at the, 32, not being 32 beers, but 10 beers I think is going to be plenty.
As part of the Daniels and Fisher department store, the originally stretched all the way from 16th Street down to 17th Street. The department store went out of business in mid-1950s.
The Daniels and Fisher's clock tower here is originally part of a department store that was built, but it was the first structure built with steel here in Denver. It allowed it to go over the 5-story limit that was part of like wood and brick structures only. It's one of the few original places left here in downtown Denver.
It's a one of 4.
One of 4 original places that are still left because apparently some charter, by building new business, they destroyed most of the stuff to put in new buildings and new businesses. But I love that we can save this part of history.
It's so important to keep that history
Yes.
here. The U.S. Is still very young, so when we go to Europe, we're like super impressed with how old things are.
Yeah.
But for America, for us to remember to keep those old buildings, I think in future generations they'll be so thankful for it. And also, I wanted to mention that our whole tour are people from the U.S. Where are you Europeans? Like, why aren't you visiting here?
Yeah, come to Denver. Come to Denver, guys.
This is also one of the biggest tours I've ever been on.
Yeah,
There's
and
so many
yet
people, and they're all young.
Yeah, and yet it's really easy to film. I don't know what it is. It must be the beer.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow, we get to actually see the process of beer making too.
We're having beers in the beer making room.
Cool, huh?
Cheers, guys. Cheers.
We say cheers in the U.S. We don't have our own type thing. We stole it
Well,
from.
cheers is English.
Yeah, we stole it. We brought it over.
All right.
Your job as a brewer is not to make beer. Your job is to make an environment in which yeast can thrive. If you do that the right way, yeast will reward you with delicious tasting beer. Can anybody guess why sugars may be imperative to the brewing process?
Yeast is hungry.
Yes, exactly. This gentleman right here. Yeast eats sugar and poops out alcohol and carbon dioxide. His words, not mine.
Currently, we are in a area where they call it LODO, which stands for Lower Downtown. We've noticed, being here in Denver, that they abbreviate everything. All the areas of the downtown area have some kind of abbreviation. Mostly, it's like 4-letter words like LODO or Updo, maybe? I don't know if that's a
Maybe
thing.
she's had too much to drink already.
No, I haven't.
All right, guys, we're standing outside of Falling Rock Tap House. If you enjoy quality craft beer and you were in Denver, you definitely got to check this place out. Brownie.
So good.
There you go, brother.
Sadly, our beer tour has come to an end. It was super fun and we met some really awesome people on the tour. The guide was amazing. So if you guys are in Denver, definitely check it out. I think it's the top beer tour here in Denver. So we'll put the link down below for you guys. But now we have a candlelight dinner back at our bed and breakfast. I am so hungry and I know Josh needs to eat something after having so much beer.
I'm driving home, forgot to turn it off. One more came up and said, you know what, this will be my last ride.
We're here for a romantic candlelight dinner. And this is an experience that you can get if you come and stay at Castle Marne. You can't get it unless you are staying here, and it's a special add-on thing. So if you're here for a honeymoon or a holiday or something special and you want to have something romantic and special, this is what you do.
On a scale of 1 to candlelight dinner, how does this rate?
Pretty amazing. The only thing I'm concerned about is what forks and knives do I use? Because the salad, I'm assuming this is a salad fork, but I don't use the steak knife.
You're just here to impress me. No worries.
Okay.
And then for your sides, we have some seasonal fresh vegetables and stuffed new potatoes.
So when you are doing a dinner here, they asked like what kind of food did we like, what are we into, and I said we'd love something that's local and from around here, and what they decided on was the rack of local lamb, which is amazing.
Oh my goodness.
What a day!
Between the breakfast and the beer tour and dinner, we are absolutely stuffed.
It's been a really good day. That was so good. My favorite part of the dinner was the lamb. Amazing, and it's something that they are well known for. I didn't even know that.
Denver is actually known for its food scene. There's a ton of restaurants, a ton of great places to eat. Definitely come stay at Castle Marne. We've had such a fantastic time with the staff.
I'm so spoiled.
The family here has been amazing taking care of us, and it really has been just wonderful. Like, if you're coming here for a special occasion, especially, a wonderful place to go.
Now we get to sleep in this cozy bed for one more night.
One more night.
So we're gonna soak it up. I hope we encourage you guys to get out and travel today. If you're interested in any of the things, the links will be in the description below. And we'll see you in the next video.
Give us a like, give us a thumbs up, give us a subscribe if you haven't already, and we will see you in the next video.
Good night.
Good night.
Bye.